Welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly like and subscribe.
Today we will discuss about the story and origin about the 5 giant brothers of Goliath.
Let's go. Giants have been around since time began. They are first described in the Bible in the Book of Genesis 6:1-1, originally. Giants appear to have been regarded positively, often considered as heroes, particularly by the non-Hebrew population after the Great Flood. Giants remained present in the scriptural texts, but their good reputation had waned in the eyes of the Hebrews. They often tended to be seen as the enemy. Often fighting in armies, giants lived together as a number of separate races, before and after the flood. The exact relations between different families of giants are a little unclear. The Nephilim, Numbers 13:30-33, appear to be present before and after the flood. The Emites, the Ammonites, or Anakites, and the Rephaim, Deuteronomy 10-11, existed after the flood and appear to be separate entities, although the chronicler often uses the phrase, the Anakim seem to be derived from the Nephilim. The Rephaim, although similar to the Nephilim, appear to be distinct from them with respect to family lineage. Deuteronomy 2:1 states that the Rephaim were largely subdued by the Ammonites, which dwelt in their stead. One of the most prominent Rephaim was Og, king of Bashan, who slept in a bedstead of iron. 9 cubits was the length and 4 cubits the breadth of it. Deuteronomy 3:11. A cubit was the distance from the elbow to the fingertips. He appears to be one of the last survivors of the Rephaim. A race of giants implies a hereditary element, and the origins of some names may indicate the genetic pathway involved. The Hebrew word Enoch may mean necklace, Proverbs 1-9, or possibly goiter. Goliath, the Gittite, is the most well-known giant in the Bible. He is described as a champion out of the camp of the Philistines. A literal interpretation of the verses suggests that his brother and 3 sons were also of giant stature. The name of Goliath's 3rd son does not appear in the Bible, so we have named him Exedoctylus, as it was said that he had on every hand 6 fingers, and on every foot 6 toes. Samuel 21:20-21. Goliath's family tree is suggestive of a hereditary autosomal dominant pituitary gene. Recognition of a hereditary pituitary disorder in the biblical Goliath and his family sheds additional information on his and other family members' battles with David and his relatives. The giants from Gath were present after the flood. One possible answer to the often raised question of why the Nephilim giants, present before the flood, were not eradicated by it could be that new mutations in the AIP gene or other genes caused new families of giants to appear. There is no evidence in the Bible to suggest that the Nephilim, Rephaim, or Anakim were directly related, but they may have had some relations and intertwined lineage. If Goliath was the son of Rapha, he is likely to be descended from the Rephaim, but being brought up in Gath, an ancient stronghold of the Anakim. Perusal of the archaeological literature of that period gives evidence of giants being excavated, but numerous fakes exist. Proof may be obtained by careful DNA analysis, and it may be possible in the future to delineate the exact relations between different giant lineages in the Bible. Goliath may have had an 8 mutation causing early onset autosomal dominant pituitary gigantism, and one of his sons, which could some way account for the physical characteristics of his family and their good success rate on the battlefield until they met David.
Thanks for watching.